Greg said hit record before I said, thank God Netflix took the ads out of this dumpster fire.
Okay. All right. No, Brad. Let's stop. Hold on. Let's back up a little bit.
Dumpster fire?
Okay. All right. So this is the weekend, or this is American Thanksgiving this week. So now is a chance for us to say what we're thankful for. So, Brad, you started. What is it you're thankful for?
That SmackDown is only 2 hours, at least for now.
No, you just said you were thankful Netflix took the ads out.
Netflix took the ads out of this dumpster fire. Yep.
I am thankful that this was pre-recorded, so when it loaded to Netflix, we could watch this shit at 1.5 speed.
Yes. That was definitely...
Granted, I'm not happy that Netflix waited till 9 freaking o'clock in the night to drop this shit.
So I Googled that. So the reason it was the same thing on Tuesday, even though WWE, I'm thankful WWE gives its employees time off during the holidays.
Yeah, and that's fine and good, but there's no reason why we needed to wait.
Yeah, I mean, it's Black Friday. Why didn't we get a discount on the start time for SmackDown?
Right. Like this, I even tried to change my geolocation to Australia to see if I could get this shit early. Like, I did what I could.
I think that there's something where it can't go on to Netflix until after it starts airing in the States. And now, meanwhile, if you're watching this on terrestrial, your hour one is just completed.
Yes, because we literally, so it's funny. I'm sat out there, I'm watching the show. My wife has come out at the main event, like through most of the main event. Like she's on the last eliminations of the main event. And she looks at me and she's like, how far are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm almost done. I have like less than 4 minutes left. She's like, how? I'm like, well, they cut out all the commercials and I'm watching at 1.5 speed. And she just looks back at me and she says, tell me you have ADHD without telling me you have ADHD. I'm like, oh, Brad's doing the same thing. She's like, okay, I'll say it again. Tell me you have ADHD without saying you have ADHD.
This is the perfect place to drop the theme song and get into this.
Sports entertainment is Brad, the dad and father Greg, the SmackDaddies.
Did you hear that? They're watching Stranger Things in the other room. I think they have the better show on Netflix available tonight.
Oh my! Well,
and I don't watch Stranger Things.
I don't either.
Greg, do you want to just watch Stranger Things instead of this?
Listen, don't tempt me.
Don't tempt Greg with a good time. Well, unfortunately, we chose to watch SmackDown instead tonight, which is taped from last week. I like how you messaged me this week and said, did Maddie want to do it both episodes?
No, I had hoped you and Maddie had covered both. Like you did the spoilers like we've done in advance and be like, yeah, no, we're good.
Well, no, she kept complaining, and it'll be in the clip that goes out with this episode, about how is this show 3 hours?
Yes, Maddie and her McDarkness. How is she doing after last week? She's recovered from having to watch SmackDown.
She's recovered from having to watch SmackDown. The drinking, I'm sure, made SmackDown go faster.
I thoroughly enjoyed listening to that while I was away on special assignment. I was actually at a restaurant waiting for a takeout order and listening to Maddie get progressively more inebriated. It was fun.
Yeah, she definitely, maybe that first one was a bad start because that one disappeared, Greg, like it was a shooter, like gone.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I filled up with chicken McNuggets and she had a great evening. There was no more alcohol consumed that day. We finished up with SmackDown, had some fun with supper, and then She tried the root beer the next day.
SmackDown, the reason you want to drink.
SmackDown will drive you to drink.
Yeah.
Okay, so Greg, tell me the show is taped last week without telling me the show is taped last week, because boy, oh boy, did they pad the hell out of this thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So we're going to do our traditional speed round rules.
Thank God.
So I'm going to explain a segment, and then you're going to tell me how you're going to say keep or cut.
All right. Sounds good.
And if you cut it, I'm just going to talk about what happened at the end.
All right. Sounds good.
Lots of walking, lots of recaps. Jey Uso versus Rusev is our first quarterfinal match in the last time is now tournament for the last match against John Cena.
Yeah.
Neither of these guys are winning. Spoiler alert.
No, they're not. Not even close.
Speaking of which, are we going to bother talking about this match?
I mean, I don't really care one way or the other.
So, okay. Jey Uso gets beat up. He rallies after a dive. There's another commercial break. Rusev kicks out of the first spear. He kicks him really hard. Rusev catches Jey, and Jey should have given up in the accolade, but he didn't. Instead, he hits a spear and a splash, and the wrong guy won.
Yeah. What? That doesn't happen.
So I'm pretty sure Jey Uso is going to be eliminated in the next round, because the next matches are on Monday, and he's going to be wrestling after WarGames.
Right. And that just means that we will get Gunther versus someone next week on SmackDown.
Pretty sure it's good. I think our finals are going to be Gunther versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
Sorry. Like, it's not, doesn't take, Gunther's going to wrestle solo on Monday, and the other match is going to be Jey versus LA Knight, and LA Knight's going to take advantage of a beat up Jey Uso.
Fair enough.
And anybody who thinks LA Knight's going to face John Cena, I have some swampland and Cape Breton to sell you.
You do, in fact.
Sheamus, we need a replacement. And this is the highlight of SmackDown, Greg.
Yes. This backstage segment is where we get tonight's episode name.
What is the?
Yeah.
I'll go through it, and then you can tell me which line made it. So Miz is in the back. He's chatting there, and he's talking about how he should be added to the tournament. And the only fair way is to get the tumbler back out of storage and tumble all the balls in. R-Truth walks in and says, "How come you won't take my balls, Nick?" And Nick says, I have tremendous respect for your balls." And Truth replies with, "I have tremendous respect for your British balls." And then they're arguing while they're talking. Miz switches the paper, and it's his name. And then R-Truth storms back in and says, "I knew you couldn't take my balls."
Yeah. We're going to go with tonight's title as "I have great respect for your balls."
I have great respect for the comedic timing of everyone involved in this segment. And we got a Miz and Truth reunion, even though they're on the other side, opposite sides of this one.
Yep. There was a lot of balls in the scene, and I'm assuming a good time had by all.
And don't forget, Miz used to have a T-shirt that said, "I have massive balls."
That's very true.
These are guys with ball gimmicks all around. Okay, yeah. Damian Priest. Do we even bother talking about the segment?
The Damian Priest segment. No, but in my head, when they were talking about Damian Priest, obviously my medication had worn out by this point. I'd heard Damian Sandow, and I was like, wait, did we bring back Damian Sandow to lose in this tournament as well?
The only thing that matters is that Rhea hugs Damian Priest at the end and says, "I have something to talk to you about." So I guess Damian Priest is getting back up.
Yeah, it's going to be Damian and her and Rhea Ripley versus Zelina and Alistair after WarGames.
Sure.
Probably for Saturday night's main event.
Which maybe give Rhea something to do at WrestleMania if they don't have her tied up to get a title.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green celebration is next, Greg. This is amazing. Yes. The best line of this, you may have missed it. It was one of the commentators said, "Chelsea Green, I'm sure she's the kind of gal doesn't have a guy who plays with toys."
Oh no, I caught this line. That was great. Yeah.
So Chelsea's going to celebrate. There's a sign in the crowd that says "Impeach Chelsea." And when she counts down for a pyro, Jades comes down, takes out everybody. And then after they've been laid out, the pyro goes off. And later on, she's bullying BFAB in the back. And it looks like Mia Yim, Meechin, come on down.
You're the next contestant to get fed to Jade. Sorry.
How many other women on this roster can we feed her? Because I have a bad feeling it's all of them.
It's going to be Feed Me More all over again.
It's going to be Goldberg Streak all over again. Heck, it's going to be her streak from AEW all over again.
Yeah. All right.
LA Knight versus The Miz. What are you going to do with this match?
All I got to say is thank God this is at 1.5 speed.
We can just cut it. Like, it's a BFT for the win.
Yeah, we can cut this.
There was nothing in this match. And it's not that either of these guys are bad. It's just you've already done all your surprises, and Miz switches a paper and gets into this match. And then, I mean, like, there's a sleeper that lasts longer than some of the other things on the show.
Right.
Okay, the villains are in the back. Becky talks about how she's never lost in WarGames, and she's trying to hype Asuka up. And Asuka reminds us the last time she faced Charlotte Flair went out for a year.
Yeah, I had forgotten that. So, yeah.
So, gave us a slight belief that Charlotte was going to lose. Oh, and Ilya Dragunov's in the back. He looks like he just showered. I don't know why. It's not like he wrestled tonight. And Ciampa walks up and says, I took his mask and now I'm going to take your title. And of course, he gets called a jackass.
Yeah. The title isn't defended tonight, but I mean, it was because it was pre-taped and it was 2 matches one night, or 2 tapings one night. So I mean, we'll call it.
Greg, they couldn't possibly squeeze more matches into this show.
Oh, Brad.
Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. What do you want to do with this match?
I guess we superstar the end.
Yeah, sure. But Charlotte Flair hits a natural selection out of nowhere for the win. I mean, this is actually, if you're going to watch anything from this show, besides, this was probably one of the better matches other than the Survivor Series match. It was better than any of the men's matches on this show. And it was, these two gals can work, but you could tell they were keeping it in second gear because they knew they have a long night on Saturday.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff happening next week. So
let's not get hurt.
Yeah, let's leave some stuff on the plate right now. No need to go back for that third helping of turkey. The second helping is fine.
Okay, Greg, our main event without any commercials is...
I was going to say, did that matter to us? Because we didn't get any commercials anyway. Thank you, Netflix.
Yeah, well, this meant that we didn't get any weird interruptions in the wrestling. This was just like a normal Survivor Series match.
That's fair.
We have the MFTs, which are Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, JC Mateo, Tala Tonga, and Solo Sikoa versus Sami Zayn, the Motor City Machine Guns, and the greatest tag team of all time, Rey Fenix and his longtime tag team partner, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, well, you're not going to be able to get him tagged with his other brother, so, might as well have him with him.
Does that mean Shinsuke is going to go to Mexico?
Possibly. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
That would be the funniest thing ever. Somebody listens to this podcast at WWE and they're like, what would be funny? We'll have his other tag team partner fill in Mexico.
There is some news though that we didn't cover off the top during this Thanksgiving weekend. I don't know if you've seen it already.
No, go ahead.
So I'll cover it now then. So congratulations are in order. It's not a baby one. So don't worry about that.
The engagement.
But the engagement, Trick Williams.
Yep. And Lash
is
Legend.
Engaged with Lash Legend. So I mean there's the topical reference there, because Lash Legend will be in Survivor Series tomorrow.
And Trick Williams lost again on NXT. So I would say if he's not hanging out with Mello on SmackDown, I'd be surprised.
Yeah. Who knows?
Okay, Motor City Machine Guns do some Motor City Machine Guns things. And I mean, there's a great couple of sequences here for JC Mateo, which is good because he grabs Sammy by the leg, hits a throw, hits his moonsault, and then the machine guns clear the ring, hit a dive, and hit a tag team move on to Mateo. So he's the first one eliminated. Good job, JC Mateo. Aren't you happy that you signed with WWE?
That's right.
So we then get a cutthroat to Shinsuke Nakamura, and goodbye, Shinsuke Nakamura. Ray
you
Phoenix
can start packing for Mexico now.
Yeah, you can get ready. Well, don't worry. Ray Phoenix will be available shortly. Ray Phoenix hits Hurricane Rana and grabs the legs, and he gets rid of Tama Tonga. Sorry, Tonga Loa. Tama Tonga lasts a while longer. The worst of the brothers. Yeah, at this point, I'm like, this is a lot of matches. The Motor City Machine Guns hit a bunch of tag team moves, but they get taken out by Tama Tonga. He chokeslams poor Chris Sabin on the apron. 1, 2, 3. He's gone. And then right after that, Alex Shelley gets caught and just thrown through the mat. Machine Guns are gone. So now it's 3-on-2. And Ray Phoenix goes nuts. He hits a top rope kick. He flies to the outside. And then when he comes back in, Tama Tonga hits him with the cutthroat. And all of a sudden, Sami Zayn is all alone, Greg.
Yep.
And this is where Sammy does his best, eating a beatdown. But out of nowhere, Tama Tonga tries to hit something, and Sammy hits a haluva kick. 1, 2, 3. Solo sends in Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga beats up Sammy some more. They fight to the outside, and Tama Tonga falls into the ring announcer's ring bell area, and he can't get back in the ring. And it's Sammy and Solo. And Solo, for the first time, is smart. He just blasts him with some finishers. Hits a big dive, but that's not enough. Sammy rallies just a little bit. They both miss each other's finishers. And out of nowhere, we get the old Samoan Spike. 1, 2, 3, Greg. I didn't give you an option to cut this match because this was great. This is exactly what a Survivor Series match should be.
Yeah. This was what it's supposed to be. But I mean, if only there was a pay-per-view called Survivor Series that a match like this could be on, I mean, that would be fantastic.
You know, would have made really good sense. They could have put something else in this main event slot, and this could have been the pre-show. Even if you don't want to put it on the actual show, you could have done this for 30 minutes on the pre-show.
Yeah, totally could have.
But WWE has this thing about it's like 5 matches or 4 if you're going to have like hour-long matches like Royal Rumble or WarGames.
Right.
So overall, Greg, watch the Survivor Series match.
This is your SmackDown synopsis.
Yeah, let's run down Survivor Series.
Well, no, I mean, how about for the show? Is there anything but Survivor Series match you would recommend?
Oh, you mean I got you. Yeah, I understand what you're saying now. Would you watch this match? I mean, I would say no.
Yeah, I would say yes, only if you're like, say, like I have some people that want to come over and watch Survivor Series tomorrow night. I might, if they're here early, I might throw this match on.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I would. Honestly,
you're like, socialize with your friends. Don't watch wrestling.
No, this was, yeah, I think I'd probably be more inclined to put on last year's WarGames match than this Survivor Series match.
You're not wrong. And you know what the thing is with the this upcoming Survivor Series? Is this like an all-star game Survivor Series?
It's something.
Okay, Greg. I think I'm more excited for this than you are.
I think I am hesitant on a few things on this card. So let's see. Let's talk about it, Brad. Let's do the preview for Survivor Series. It's a big 4-match card here.
Right, with 2 matches going to be at least an hour each.
Yes.
So let's go 4, 3, 2, 1 on Wikipedia. and start at the bottom, which is Stephanie Vaquer versus Nikki Bella in the... Wait, Nikki Bella gets a pay-per-view match?
To me, this was why is this on my card? Like, Stephanie Vaquer should win this. This should be a squash match, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, the only thing that could save this is if Nikki Bella is going to get a minion or two, and they're going to interfere, but Stephanie has to win. I'm just saying, like, that's the only way Nikki should have a chance, is outside distractions.
Here's the question. Do we get to see another Bella show up?
Is she allowed to show up given there's something with Brie? I think Brie's not allowed in because they're punishing Daniel Bryan.
Well, I don't know. That's the only thing I could see here as being a worthwhile reason to have her not necessarily win, but have any offense whatsoever.
Sure. Let's be honest. This is a Stephanie Vaquer showcase. Let's hope Nikki doesn't get hurt. Or hurt Stephanie.
Yes. There's where I'm more concerned.
Okay. The other match is also a title match. It's for the Intercontinental title. This time it's John Cena versus Dominic Mysterio in Dom's hometown.
I think that we will see Dom Mysterio win here.
And I think this is your semi-main.
Yes.
I disagree with you. I think Cena's holding that title, and I think he's holding it for Gunther.
That's a possibility as well. If they're going to do it in San Diego, I would not be surprised.
Yeah. If Dom's winning, though, assume shenanigans.
Yes.
Is Rey Mysterio getting involved in this match?
There's a distinct possibility, yes.
And I think that should lead eventually to Dominic versus Rey for the Triple A Mega Championship.
That's a possibility as well.
So do you know that the Triple A Mega Championship is one of the few titles that Rey Mysterio hasn't held, because back when he wrestled in AAA, there was there was weight classes. He wasn't allowed to wrestle for the Mega Championship because he was a cruiserweight, not a heavyweight.
Fair.
Okay, so this I think is your opening match of the show, by the way. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair versus AJ Lee, Nia Jax, Last Legend, and the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, and Becky Lynch.
I think that is a reasonable expectation of where it's going to be on the card. Who's
first? Like, I'm gonna guess they might they're either gonna put Asuka or Kairi in first. I'm gonna say Kairi.
Kairi Sane, yeah. Against probably Io Sky.
Right. And then
Alexa.
Yeah. And then probably Io in second. And then they'll have Lash or somebody big come in. And so, because the problem with this is it's a reverse WarGames, because normally the faces don't have the advantage.
Correct.
So who's getting screwed over? Like, is it AJ Lee going to get taken out or something and have to get to come in late? Like, something sketchy has to happen.
That's possible. That's 100% possible.
Becky Lynch breaks out of the cage early and gets involved. I have no idea. There's got to be something.
Okay, I can see that happening.
The other side has CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, the Usos, Jay and Jimmy, and Roman Reigns versus The Vision, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre, and Brock Lesnar, with Paul Heyman in their corner.
Yeah. I think if the good guys are going to win the girls women's war games match, I think this one is probably going to be the heel side winning the men's match.
Right. And this will be the first time that the Bloodline has lost a War Games match. Roman Reigns is undefeated.
But they're not. Can you please remove that word from your vocabulary? That B word. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, I know. Again, this isn't a Bloodline team, but boy, does it make it. It makes a good story, and then you can spin Roman off with either Punk or Rhodes.
Sure.
Okay, is Brock Lesnar gonna fall on his ass or split his pants or something?
Distinct possibility. Distinct possibility.
Okay, and what is Brock Lesnar's match weapon going to be? Is it a hockey stick? Is it going to be a bale of hay? What is he bringing in from the Saskatchewan farm?
I don't know, but I hope he has like that. You remember years ago when he had the meat cutting apron gimmick from butchering meat? That's what I want to see him in tomorrow.
Bloody apron and cowboy boots.
Yep.
Dear God, this match will be insane. I really am looking forward to this match because Brock Lesnar in a cage is going to be ridiculous. He's definitely last, right?
I would assume so, yes.
We going with Braun Breaker first?
Braun Breaker going in first?
It's either him or Drew. It's got to be one of the guys with a gas tank.
Do you know what? I could see it being Logan Paul.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? Gas tank is not. And on the other side, it's probably going to be someone like, I mean, the smart money is put Cody in there first because Cody can go all night.
Cody or CM Punk.
Yeah, which means it's Cody because Punk's a lot of things, but I don't think you want to leave Punk in this match that long. And so Punk last, so Roman last and Lesnar last, right?
Probably, yeah.
What crazy weapons will we see?
Ooh. I don't know if you're going to get anything like spectacular in this.
Chains, kendo sticks, tables.
At this point, I don't mean to sound bad, but I'm almost desensitized to all of it. Like, there's nothing innovative that they use. Like, there's no new weapon that they bring out and be like, oh my God, I've never seen them use this.
Yeah, there isn't. And they're not going to do what AEW does in these matches where it's like bleed a bucket.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get a ton of plasma in this match.
No.
So, and over under, I'm going to say 2 injuries between the 2 matches.
You're hoping for no broken toes or anything in this one?
I would love them to get through an entire WarGames without anybody. The women have not notably had any major injuries. The men, the person I'm most worried about in either of these matches is Nia Jax.
Really?
Mostly because I'm afraid she's either she's going to fall off of something or jump off of something.
See, I think I'm more afraid of Bronson.
Oh, he won't jump off anything high this year. I think he learned his lesson.
I hope so.
I'm also terrified of Brock Lesnar forgetting that he is a freak and just like, hey, I'm going to throw you. And they hit him and they hit the cage and go through it.
I mean, he also falls on his ass trying to walk out to the ring. So, I mean,
split his pants in the middle of this match. Paul, get me the spare pants from under the ring. Oh, this will be a great show, and we'll have you covered here on the hub. Randy and Eric have invited me to join, so I'll jump in somewhere along the way, and this match will be stupid.
Yeah, I am not 100% sure whether I will make that or not. So you might get me, you may not.
Well, Greg, you have to get up at 5 something in the morning tomorrow.
I do. I have an early day tomorrow.
So if you catch
I don't know what we're going to be doing next week. I may be on special assignment next week. We will have to figure something out.
Well, I know where the booze is, and I know where Maddie is.
Yeah, you may have to bribe. You may have to liquor up your daughter again.
Well, but she has decided that if it's a Maddie show, it may not be a watch after show.
No, maybe you'll watch live, or
she really likes the watch along experience. Although she has requested that I hook up a computer and we do 1.5.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like she wants to watch it like live 9:00 on Friday night.
No, like I'm not that bad of a father. That's like that's child abuse.
Well, I thought that's what she wanted, man. Like I wouldn't wish that on her, but I was like, if that's what the poor girl wants, I mean,
Sure. If you want to be a sadist, you go ahead.
That's where I was kind of going with that, right? Like,
we're gonna watch some. She's gonna join. I have some friends are gonna come over and watch tomorrow night. Jared and Laura are gonna come over. We'll have some grape soda that is alcohol and watch the disaster.
It would be really funny is if you actually mic that off and watched Maddie watch Survivor Series.
I will definitely get her to record a few clips if she says something stupid.
Okay.
Like if she starts chanting pancakes again.
Yeah. I mean, unbelievable shit. Okay, let's call it.
Okay, friends, we will see you down the road, and in the in between time, check out the Raw Dogs, Eric B and Randy C, who cover Raw, so we don't have to. Although we're switching in the new year and they don't know yet because we want the short show.
Listen. I was, I keep threatening and I don't know what's going to happen come January, but I can tell you one thing. There is no way in hell that we're doing this show in January without it being fully up on Netflix so that I can do 1.5 speed. Like there's no way I'm even starting watching it on Friday if that's what we're doing going forward.
No, there's no point in what.
Can't pay me enough money.
This show may be further delayed into Saturdays if we have to wait.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
No more delays. Goodbye, friends.
Goodbye.